Is it easy to restore the old pension scheme? Is the countdown to the new pension scheme about to begin? The Rajasthan government's announcement of restoration of old pension system has given a new headache to the Finance Ministry and the Reserve Bank of India. Experts who generally advocate such reforms are not sure about restoration of the old pension system. The question which arises is that, after all, from where will the government raise money? The government had implemented the new pension system to reduce the rising burden of pensions on the budget. The Reserve Bank of India's data reveals that in the current financial year, the states have spent in excess of 4 lakh crore rupees to meet the pension needs of the employees. Moreover, this accounts for one-third of the total non-development expenditure of 12.44 lakh crore rupees for the states. Every year, states pay 4 lakh crore rupees interest on the loans taken. If the government restarted the old pension system by raising fresh amount of loans, then the burden is only going to amplify. The Chhattisgarh and Jharkhand governments are also contemplating implementing the old pension system. It is also becoming an election issue in states like Uttar Pradesh and Himachal Pradesh. Talks are going on the issue in Madhya Pradesh and Haryana also. Just imagine what happens to the budget if the rest of the state governments also follow suit. The state governments are already reeling under the burden of high debts. Take Rajasthan government's budget for example. The state government has estimated that in the next financial year, more than 28,000 crore rupees will be spent only on paying interest on loans. Now let's understand that why the recent announcement of Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot has given fresh headache to the Finance Ministry and the RBI. The pain is quite visible in these questions. Will the deduction from the salary of state government employees stop from April 1? If yes, then every month the amount of this contribution that is invested in the stock market and bond market will also deflate. As more and more states will join, the amount being invested every month in such asset classes will also deflate. This means that the door of one type of source of revenue of the government debt will be closed. The second big question: what will happen to the money deposited in the NPS? Will the government take back the contribution made in the NPS? In doing so, will this lead to a sell-off in both the stock and the bond markets? More than 55 lakh accounts of state government employees have been opened in the NPS. These accounts have a total asset under management or AUM of 3.54 lakh crore rupees. In simple language, this much amount of money currently stands invested in the stock and bond market. Third question: from where will the state governments raise funds? Will they raise loans or levy new kinds of taxes? In both the cases, the burden is only going to rise on the citizens. State governments will have to find answers to these questions before making promises in the elections about the implementation of the old pension scheme.